3 consecutive years, this right here has been the #1 selling vehicle in Hawaii. We're live at Surfco Toyota Honolulu with a preview of the newest models for Toyota Tacoma.
Plus, I'll be suiting up in the Balancer Pro with Elysian Contours Wellness and Recovery. They've got a Mother's Day giveaway you won't want to miss. And Lauren Taruya is at Bloomingdale's celebrating Small Business Week. She's got the scoop on their Kama'aina sale. It's all happening right now on Hi Now Daily.
Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Rachel Pocaro. We've got a jam-packed show and I'm so excited to get right into it. In fact, we're going to send things out to Kainoa Carlson, who is out previewing the brand new Toyota Tacoma. Kainoa, just get it, buy it, bring it back. What's up? What's happening out there?
Oh my gosh, Rachel, don't tempt me with a good time. I swear I'm falling more and more in love with this truck the longer that I get a chance to drive it. I'm actually hanging out right now with Toyota Hawaii brand manager Amanda Kutaka. Thank you so much for trusting me with this right now.
Yeah, I'm super excited to have you.
Let's talk a little bit about the Tacoma. For 23 consecutive years, Amanda, 23 consecutive years, this has been the #1 selling vehicle in Hawaii. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I think as someone who's grown up here in Hawaii, we're really excited about having loyal owners here. And I think, you know, it speaks to it itself, like dependable, rugged, iconic. I'm not just talking about our owners here. The truck itself can do a lot of things, and it's made for any road, whether it's somewhere going over some potholes maybe, or maybe traversing through some trails.
Oh,
like,
all kinds of things. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
Now, as we kind of get out over here and showcase everyone, this is the new model, right? This is our 2024 Tacoma.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Yeah, so the 2024 Tacoma features an all-new engine, a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's going to give you more horsepower, more torque. I know I stepped in it for the first time. I pressed on the gas and she go.
And you know what is so crazy about right now as we do this interview? This truck is on, you can barely hear it.
Yeah.
Barely hear it, which is crazy. So in addition to that, later this year, this is a new model, but we've got a hybrid version coming out too, right? Later this year.
Yeah, we're super excited about our hybrid version. This hybrid electric version is going to be available in the back half of the year. It'll be available in the Trail Hunter and the TRD Pro and some of our other models available. Check out toyotahawaii.com for more information there. So super exciting.
Now, what I think is cool, this is actually the second time we met, because the first time was over in Hawaii Island. I had a chance to head over there for the reveal, the big reveal for the Tacoma. Why was that so important to reveal the Tacoma here in Hawaii?
Yeah, we were so excited to have you. And Toyota Hawaii partnered with Toyota North America to launch this vehicle here globally. And it was so important for us here because we have such a great Tacoma culture here in Hawaii. I know everybody loves it, and we all know it as the unofficial Tacoma capital of the world.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I gotta ask too, being the brand manager, I mean, what does it mean to you? Look at that. Oh, that's gotta be a new feature.
Crazy.
Like, what does it mean to you guys, obviously serving as the brand manager for Toyota Hawaii, the fact that this vehicle has become so iconic, really, truly kind of like the fabric of Hawaii people?
Yeah, I think it really means the world to us here. I think as a locally owned company here in Hawaii, like, you know, the truck itself does such a good job of doing everything. And I think our owners really tell the story through how they operate and what they're all about. We actually hosted a Mahalo giveaway last month where we got stories, and we also crowned the winner of the highest mileage vehicle. Congratulations, Edward D. from Kamuela. We're so excited that you're still driving your 2002 Tacoma.
Still going.
Yeah. So crazy, right? We're so excited to be a part of that.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for having us out here. You know, we're going to be out here all show today, giving everyone a preview and an insight to what these models really look like. But Amanda, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kanoa.
All right, right now we're going to send things back into the studio. Rachel, take it away. I might be driving back to the station in this, though.
No, I changed my mind. Save that one for me. You got one. I need one now. All right, we're going to bring things back here into the studio, and we've got Mufi Hanneman. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Always great to be with you, Rachel.
All right, well, the last time we sat down, we were talking about the Makau Maui initiative. How is that going so far?
It's going very well. In fact, we're just winding down now. I know it's going well when you run into the mayor of Maui, Mayor Bisson. When I saw him, he said, Makau, and I said, aye. Yeah,
Right
it achieved the message that we wanted to get out, that people of Maui were anxious to go back to work, businesses were anxious to open, and they wanted people to come to the Valley Isle.
Very cool. It's lovely to hear that everything is going so well. We know that our people on Maui, they were ready to get back to work, because a lot of times those jobs were the things that they loved so much. That's what made them get up in the morning, is just to be a part of the fabric of Maui and of Hawaii. And I wanted to turn things over to the big congratulations to you. Now, on the being voted in as the board chair of Hawaii Tourism Authority. That's incredible. And that's just amazing to hear, because you know what, Kurt Favela, he had some amazing words when you were voted in. Let's listen in on what he had to say.
Over 100 organizations and individuals submitted strong testimony on his behalf. Governor Green's voice being heard because Mufi Hanneman is his choice. Supporters also include former Governor John Waihee, Neil Abercrombie, and the county mayors, Glenn Jordy, Kaukami, Beeson, and Roth. We also heard from a lot of the people that worked with Mufi over the years when he was mayor, saying that he was, not only a great leader, but a boss and a friend. This showed Mufi a truly man of the working people. He has never lost touch with his Kalihi roots.
Those Kalihi roots going strong, right?
Absolutely. You never forget where you were born and raised.
That's right. And now let's talk about what your plans are. Congratulations, board chair, HTA. You've got a lot of experience. So tell me about what's up next for you.
Well, I think now it's all about execution. I want to say mahalo, mahalo, mahalo to the state legislature. They were able to fulfill some of the goals that I had put out when I became board chair. Number one, I wanted to eliminate all talk of HTA being abolished, eliminated, or merged into another agency. That has happened. Secondly, we have what is called recurring funding. We went from zero for the last two legislative sessions. Now we have $63 million that will start as our base when we go into the session. That was huge.
Right on.
Thirdly, we've always been known as being a marketing organization. Now we do what is called destination management, and it's codified. It's part of our statute. It's what we must do, and we want to do it because it's all part of what we want to accomplish when we talk about regenerative tourism. And last but not least, with the convention center, very important part of tourism recovery. That's all about bringing business travel to Hawaii, conventions, large gatherings. They got $34 million in their operating budget, which was an increase, and $63 million to go to the ongoing, long overdue repair and maintenance of the roof.
Wow. Well, I'm good. I'm glad to be hearing all these major improvements coming. And I have to move things over to the new campaign that you folks are going to be rolling out this May. Tell everybody about that.
Oh, we are very excited about this. Again, we had done the Malama campaign for a long time, and rightfully so. Then we shifted to Makau. Our Japanese strategy also shifted to a more inviting message. Yapari, beautiful Hawaiian Islands. And now we're doing it with how we're going to market to the U.S. mainland, which is 80% of the visitors that come there. The people, the place, the Hawaiian Islands. It's going to be a much more inviting message, asking people to come back and enjoy the beauty of the islands. From Maui to Hawaii, to Kauai, to Hawaii Island. It's all going to be part of this major package. We're going to start in mid-May, and we're going to promote the heck out of it because this summer is going to be a soft summer, and we want to get out there in the marketplace. I think people are going to really like this ad. We were able to take it out in focus groups to make sure that we were on point with the message, keeping all the underlying themes of the Malama campaign, but also making very clear, come and enjoy the magic of the islands, the beauty of the islands, and our people.
Absolutely. It's great that there was the Malama Hawaii, and that's in place. And knowing that that is doing so well, then moving over to the Makau Maui, that has been established and doing well as well. And then moving and just introducing something else. So it's like this synergy all coming together and really putting everything so that it's working like cohesively, right?
Yeah, so HVCB has done a great job of putting this together. Every county is going to have an ambassador speaking on behalf of why it's so great to come back to that respective county and islands. And then also working with Hilo CNHA on the destination management side. It's all one nice, beautiful package. We're ready to go out there and do what we need to do.
All right, well, it's good to hear all these good things come in, and I'm so happy. Congratulations to you on this new role. We are going to have more information on where you can get the resources for HTA, the Makau Maui, and this brand new initiative that's starting this May. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now, for more than 4 decades, YWCA Oahu has taken the lead on recognizing women in our local community who are making extraordinary contributions and creating lasting positive impacts. And they're continuing this legacy with their 47th annual Leader Luncheon. It's being held on Thursday, May 9th, starting at noon at the Sheraton Waikiki. For all the details, visit ywcaoahu.org/Leader Luncheon. And the YWCA Oahu would like to thank their top sponsors who are listed on the screen. A big mahalo to them for all of their support. And joining me today is one of the 4 women being honored at this year's event, Diane Murakami, Executive Vice President of Commercial Markets at Central Pacific Bank. And also joining us is Arnold Martinez, President and CEO of Central Pacific Bank. Thank you two so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You know, we got a lot to talk about, but I wanted to get to know you just a bit better. Tell me a little bit about your early start, what school you went, and did you always know what you wanted to do when you grew up?
Okay, sure. Thanks for the question. You know, to share, I have to say that my dad, who is a devout Catholic, wanted for me and my siblings to have a Catholic education. So he had us enrolled at Maryknoll School, where I graduated. Maryknoll's motto is noblesse oblige, which is to whom much is given, much is expected. And that's how I was raised. Then I attended Loyola Marymount University, a Jesuit college. And throughout, you know, from elementary school, it was really giving back and, you know, participating in service organizations, and that's been the fabric of my life.
So did you always know you wanted to go this route? And your role at CPB, tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. You know, I thought I wanted to be a psychologist initially, and it's really trying to give back and help But instead, I majored in business, in finance, and here I am, banker, helping people achieve their dreams through financial goals. But I think for me, I really wanted for my career to help other people. So that's really what I wanted to do.
Now, you talk about helping other people. I'm sure there were some role models in your life that helped guide you to your career now and all of the service work that you do in the community. So who are those role models?
Yeah, no, definitely. Besides Arnold, who is one of my mentors and role models, I'd really have to say it's my mom and dad. They are the ones who shaped me to the person I am today.
Absolutely. Shout out to mom and dad. And of course, Arnold. And then we were talking a little bit how you folks met. And it wasn't just from CPB. You guys have met each other well before that, right?
That's right. We actually worked together in a not-for-profit setting. And I kept on watching, observing Diane, and I was just so impressed with her passion and conviction and just her approach to resolving challenges. And so one day, after a couple years, I approached her and said, you should think about joining Central Pacific Bank. And I'm just so glad that she did.
Awesome. Well, that's great. So, of course, he is like a role model to you, and I'm sure vice versa. And she has been honored as one of the YWCA leaders for the Leader Luncheon. Tell me why you think she deserves it, and if you could just brag on her just a little bit, and why she deserves this incredible role.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm very proud of her, and I know that our CPB Ohana joins me in being as proud as I am of her. It's wonderful that the YWCA is recognizing her, and we're very grateful for that. But Diane is someone, like I said earlier, that's approaches things with passion and conviction in anything that she does, and she's been able to contribute very, very, in a very valuable way to our organization over the years. So really, really proud of her, and I'm just so happy that she's part of our team and helps us lead our organization to the future.
Amazing. And then how do you feel just when you heard you were going to be honored this year? I know you are very connected with YWCA. You go to the Leader Luncheons every year. So now being honored and the spotlight is now on you, how do you feel?
I was shocked to learn, but it's really humbling and it's an honor. And I'm very appreciative of this recognition, but really it's all the good work that the YWCA Oahu does to support and inspire women, and that's what I'm most proud of.
Amazing. And then last thing before we go, if you had any advice to the women out there, or maybe the keiki, the wahine, the young girls who might be listening in and they want a little advice,
Sure.
what would that be?
I feel life is like a long road trip. It's a journey, and along the way, there are bumps in the road and there are potholes in the road, and it's really having the perseverance to get through it. And there are forks in the road too, and really you have choices that you can make. And finally, there are detours on the road, and sometimes, it takes you down a different and longer path, but it's okay because you have the confidence that you'll get through it.
Diane, I love that so much. I think that message was for me because I felt it, and I'm like breathing it all in. I really love what you said. So thank you so much for joining me today, the both of you, and congratulations
Thank
again.
you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Rachel.
Of course,
Appreciate
thank you. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more of Hi Now Daily. Aloha. Right, bye.
Thank you.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're live over here at Surfco Toyota Honolulu. Now, I'm a proud Tacoma owner. I bought mine brand new in 2016. But if I don't get off this lot soon, I swear I'm gonna drive away in a brand new one. This is the 2024 over here. This is the TRD Sport. And today we're getting a lot of live looks at what these new models look like for the Tacoma. Last 23 years straight, this has been the #1 selling vehicle here in Hawaii. But what's great is this culture of Tacoma lovers that we have here. And that brings in our next guest from HST. This is Brother Keone. How are you, bro?
Doing good.
Good to see you, man. Okay, so HST Off-Road, Hawaii State Toyota. What is this culture, this community you guys have created?
So basically, HST Off-Road, or Hawaii State Toyota Off-Road, is a community for a safe place for Tacoma owners, just like myself, where we can gather, talk story, or get to learn from one another. Because some of us are beginners, like we just brought our brand new 2024 Tacoma.
Yep.
Or we're a little more farther in the game, like I am. Or you're like a master technician, mechanic. So kind of all different levels, but just a safe space, a community to learn and grow.
Okay, Keone, how did HST get started?
So HST got started, a group of friends who had like minds. We all had their Foreigners or Tacomas. They all had their off-road, rigs ready to go. And then they noticed that, they want to create like a group. They want to make like a community for other owners like themselves.
They're thinking, like, I can't be the only one who loves my Tacoma this much. There's got to be a community and a space for people out there. What do you think has contributed to this passionate Tacoma-loving culture that we've created here at home?
It's honestly just the ability to like showcase your creative side, your imagination, put yourself into your rig. This is like an embodiment of yourself and the way you think and the way you are.
You're kind of like an artist in a different way, right?
Almost, yeah.
And the Tacoma is the canvas. Tell us a little bit about your ride, man.
So basically, it's a 2022 TRD Sport Tacoma 4x4. It's got about a 3-inch lift, no 6-inch lift. Got a shock to all the drivers, It's got bumpers, front and rear. A 3-inch lift, like I said, running Baja Design lights. Got about a 34-inch tire on the side, running 17x9, -38 wheels. In the back.
Yeah, you can tell me. This is an experienced Tacoma machine right here. Keone, I wanted to ask you as well. Let's talk a little bit about the 2024, man.
Yeah.
We got the 2024 sitting on this side. What do you love most about the 2024? What do you think about the new models?
Honestly, the way it drives. It drives so much better than the current generation or the third generation Tacoma. I got a chance to drive one the other day.
Yeah.
Shifts a whole lot better. It has a lot more torque, a lot more horsepower for those guys that have a little bit of a heavier foot.
Okay.
But the off-road capability of these ones compared to the third generation, the going out generation, is far more superior.
Let's talk a little bit about the relationship between Toyota and HST. You guys have built it over the years for some time now. And how has it been just really creating, again, this community, supporting one another and our passion, which is these Tacomas over here?
It's been great. We've done multiple meets. We've done toy drives held here to give back to the community. We've held other sorts of meets together just to bring everyone together, because that's what it's all about. It's all about community. Living that in Hawaii, it's all about a community. So pretty much it,
Definitely. How do people be a part of the HST community, man? Is there an Instagram, social media? How do people get involved with
you can find us at HST Off-Road. That's all our socials are like that. And then to join, just follow. Or just come out and have fun.
Come out and check it out. Keone, thank you so much, man. I swear, man, I got to go here. These 2024s, man. I'm following love more by the second. Right now, we're going to send it back to you, Rachel.
Thanks so much, Kainoa. You know what? Mother's Day is just around the corner. And so we've got an incredible Mother's Day giveaway. But right now, I am in this funny little thing called a Balancer Pro. And we're also going to be doing red light therapy. And Kat, what's going on over here?
Okay, so this is a medical grade, state-of-the-art medical grade, FDA-approved lymphatic drainage massage.
Ooh.
So what that means is that it targets your lymphatic system. So when it targets your lymphatic system, it helps to remove all the excess swelling, inflammation, or toxins that you just build up in your body.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you were telling me this is good for mamas like post having like baby and all these things, because you go through the works. You go through the works. You know what I mean, as mamas, right?
We do. Yes, we do. So what's so beneficial about it is that like after your like delivery day, if you have like a C-section or even just regular delivery, what happens is that we get swollen. And so this will help to like eliminate all of the excess fluids in our body. So as you can see, it's already like helping to
Yeah.
push out all the inflammation, all the toxins into your lymphatic system, so you're able to like remove them through like your waste.
Got it. So your
Yeah.
body will naturally absorb all the toxins
Yes.
from being like squeezed out of here. And right now it feels like a really big hug, like a nice tight hug, like your baby came up to you and just squeezed you as tight as they could. Those are the best kind of hugs. And this feels really nice.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Not painful at all.
Yeah. Okay. So there are a lot of benefits to using this, and I've seen so many of my friends trying it out,
Yes.
like Lanai and.
Oh, yes, yes,
So
yeah.
I mean, they swear by these machines, right? So okay, and then you also brought something over there.
I did,
as
and
well.
so pairing it with a red
Ooh.
light therapy helps with your cell regeneration. So as you can see, you can use it as a spot treatment. So for your face, for your décolleté, your neck, it's really great for like cell regeneration, and also like for mothers that are self-conscious about their
Wrinkles. How
yes,
about my wrinkles?
for their wrinkles or like stretch marks in their bodies. This helps to minimize the appearance of your stretch marks or scarring. So perfect for Mother's Day giveaway.
So
Treat
you,
yourself, right?
You do this both at the same time. Like
You
you
can
do
definitely
this,
just,
do
yeah.
that? Okay,
Uh-huh.
perfect. And then how long does the treatment last?
So the treatment for the red light therapy is about 20 minutes. The jacket portion is 20 minutes. And then we have here our pants, which everybody loves as well. And that's usually about 30 to 40 minutes.
Very cool. And then you do it one time, you come back, like what is the upkeep for this?
It just depends. I usually do a consultation to determine like how many sessions a person needs, determining like what their end goal is.
Nice. Okay, that's what Kainoa did, right?
Yes, so he did the pants and he loved it.
Could you do both of them at the same time? How
Not
does
at
that
the
work?
same time, only because of the circulation flow. So you don't want it to be crashing into each other. So we'll usually do the pants first, and then we'll do the jacket after.
Okay, that makes sense. So this is like a double whammy when you get the pants, the top. Oh, and then actually it's like a trifecta when
Yes.
you put the red light in there. So
Absolutely.
many different benefits. So if people wanted to book a consultation with you or get more information about some of the services that you have, where can they go?
You can call 808-942-7799. I am located in the Ala Moana Pacific Center building, and that's in the Salon 808 building.
Okay.
Yes.
And we wanted to help everybody out there. Well, especially the mamas. There is a Mother's Day giveaway. Tell
Yes.
everybody about that Mother's Day
So
giveaway.
Mother's Day giveaway, we're gonna give away a special mom or someone that you do know that's a mother that needs some kind of treatment like this. A full session, 1 hour session of the Balancer Pro pants and the jacket, along with a red light therapy session.
Oh, right. This is perfect for the mamas to get back to just relaxation, move that body, move all that drainage and all the things that you were just talking
Yes.
about. I'm so happy for the mamas out there. So make sure you go to our website and our Instagram, Hi Now Daily, for all the details on the giveaway. Happy Mother's Day, mamas. All right, we'll be right back. And this feels like, I feel like I'm Baymax from Big Hero 6. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now, the Lalaloopsy booth is a luxe traveling booth that takes your events and your parties to the next level by capturing all the fun. And I'm here with Angelina Devers, also known as Lala.
Yes.
Lalaloopsy. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. So glad you're here with me today
Yes.
because we had so much fun in their booth when we had celebrated our 6th birthday on Hi Now Daily, and now you're back in studio so we can talk all about what you do. So tell us a little bit about Lalaloopsy and your brand new booth.
So I've been a photographer for as long as I can remember. I got my first camera when I was about 10, and then just throughout high school I did film club and everything like that. And then after I graduated, I chose not to go to school and just pursue it. And then just over time, it just kept growing, and I developed into a niche of women's fashion. And I've just been sticking to it. Recently, last year, I started doing more fashion shows and events. So then I wanted to branch out more into the booth. Because weddings are a little scary to me, but I wanted to incorporate a way to still do like
Those bridezillas,
like
did they scare you? No.
It's just like the fact that
It's a lot,
yeah,
yeah.
you can't redo it, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. But then,
Nerve-wracking, yeah. I believe that. And it's incredible to see because your name, Lalaloopsy, is all over Instagram. You'll see her throughout the malls because you work with a lot of local artists and, like you said, women's fashion.
Yeah.
So what are some of the companies that you've worked with here locally?
Kahulalea, Lotus and Lime, Lex Breezy, Simply Sisters.
My goodness, all of my favorites, I swear.
Yeah, the best ones.
A lot of local designers here, and that's why I know the name. And now I'm so glad we can all put a face to the name because your work
my
is
secret
phenomenal.
identity.
Yes, not secret anymore. We've got Lala over here. You brought a book. What is that? Is that
Yes, this is just from my launch party. We just had booth photos and whatnot.
Oh, look at that. I'm
Yeah.
sure Hi Now Daily is in there because
Yes,
like I said,
we have one
celebrated.
from that day.
Whoa, cool. And when you
Super
came,
cute.
you brought your dad with you.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. So it's really like a family business because dad was helping you carry the booth in.
Yes, so I was the visionary and I designed it, but he physically built it, which was super awesome.
Gotta love our dads.
Yeah, and it's funny because that's not his career at all. He just makes whatever I need.
That's the best. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so awesome. And actually, your sister's over here hanging out with us today. So it really is a family
my
business.
moral support.
There you go. Okay, so if people wanted to book Lalaloopsy, the Loopsy booth, how do they do that?
I have a website, lalaloopsy.com, and then I have a booth tab. But yeah, it was really inspired by the booths at the mall, but I just wanted a better quality camera take on it. And I like the privacy of it. When I'm at events, I don't like taking photos like out in the open. So that's why I kind of wanted to do a booth setting.
It is so cool. I like the booth setting. Like,
Yeah,
you can
more
really get
intimate.
crazy in there. You're
Yeah.
like, haha, nobody can see me. I'm gonna do this or that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? Okay, and then what's upcoming for you?
I'm hopefully, I want to do more weddings and parties. It's about to be fashion show season, so I'm ready for that. But for regular photography, I have a lot of trips coming up, so I'm excited.
So go ahead and follow her on her Instagram, and then your Loopsy booth also has a separate Instagram, so
Yes.
follow both of them, and then go book her for any of your parties or any events that you
Fashion,
have coming up. And then how can people book
you.
with you?
I usually do through Instagram or email or website, so all of it works.
All right, so go ahead and check her out. Lala, thank you so much for sitting down with me
thank
today.
you for having me.
All right, we'll be back. You're watching Hi Now Daily.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We've been live all show today from Surfco Toyota Honolulu, and we actually worked our way into the training center over here. This is the Toyota Hawaii Training Center, where a lot of the technicians come and they actually get certified. They get trained on how to use all of this very expensive and very good equipment that they know a lot more about than I do. But this is a really cool place that you step into when you come down here to Surfco Toyota Honolulu. As I mentioned before, for the last 23 years, the Tacoma has been the #1 selling vehicle here in Hawaii. Throughout the show, we got to feature the 2024 models and also models from the local community that we had a chance to feature on the show today, which brings in our next guest. We have Ron hanging out with us right now. How are you, brother?
How's it going?
Good to see you. Okay, so for you and your ohana, Ron, this is the roots with Tacoma. It runs back many years, right, with your guys' family?
Many years, yeah. This is our second Tacoma within our family. We had a second generation, and now we have this third generation TRD Pro, and yeah, we love it. Yeah.
And your dad has one too, yeah?
Correct. Yeah. My dad has one, a TRD Pro 2021, and my brother has a 2022 TRD Sport. So it runs in the family.
What is it about the Tacoma that you love so much?
Reliability, functionality, and just basically the style. Every time they come out with a new Tacoma, it's always useful for our family, and especially for our commute. And just basically everything, that's what's going on with our Tacoma, and we modify it to our needs. So it's very useful for us, and yeah, we love it.
And what I think is so fascinating about your Tacoma too, Ron, is that when you pull up and you park this thing, this already says a lot about you. You seem like someone who is outdoors. Like, can you tell us about some of the different things you've done to your Tacoma?
All right, so I have a 3-inch lift. I have King's 2.5 reservoir with a reservoir all around. And I have TE37X 16s with wrapped with geolanders. MTs with 315/75/16. I have front and back steel bumpers from C4 from the front and out gear solutions from the back, and all up top overland racks with a max track. And I also have a snorkel in the front, and I have also underneath I have archive.
You got a nice, super cool design that's on the back there as well.
Yes, that's from my friend Kevin Cement Taco. He does that at his house, and that's his side business. So yeah, he provides that for the community.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And what's special about the Tacomas as well is the memories, the ohana that we get to, feel and take this vehicle as a part of that. It's so interesting too. When I had my son, when we came home from the hospital, I had my Tacoma. That's like the first car ride my son ever took. So that's like a really core memory for me. Is when I drove home. What about you? What are some of your favorite ohana memories that you've had a chance to share?
With our second gen, we picked up our first son, who's 15 years old now, in a Tacoma second gen from Kapilani Medical Center. And with this third gen, we went to Kaina Point, and I took them around the A2 spot, and me and my wife announced to our 2 teenage boys now that they're gonna have a brother. So we announced our pregnancy with them for the very first time. So it was very special for us.
Yeah, special moments, right?
Yes, yes.
And that's what I feel like is that it's almost kind of, and it ties into the culture almost like with Hawaii, the Tacoma, it's almost like part of it, it's that community.
It's family. That's the simplest term that I can describe it, is just family. Toyota represents the local people, local community, and family.
Absolutely. I gotta ask, man, so we had a chance to check out some of the 2024 models. Have you seen them? What do you think about the 2024 Tacoma?
2024, they really did a good job. I feel like Toyota listened to the community. What I liked about it is that there's not as much gear hunting. They took out the cab mount plate. You can actually take it out and put bigger tires instead of just cutting it. And it's just comfortable, and the style is nice, and I'm a fan of it. Thanks to MJ for letting me drive his. Yeah.
100%. I guess last question, when are you and me getting 2024 Tacomas? Should we just...
Right after this.
Yeah, should we just head in there after we...
It'll be a treat though.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's gonna do it for us. And I'm telling you right now, if you're in the market right now, you're looking for a new vehicle, these 2024 Tacomas are off the hook. It's been fun. We're gonna head to break right now. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I am live at Bloomingdale's in Ala Moana Center, and they are having an amazing Kama'aina Day sale this entire weekend. So you're gonna get 25% off the whole store plus 15% off all cosmetics, and they have some amazing community partners. So with me right now is Humiko with Pashma Hawaii. Hello.
Hello, aloha. Very good, thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about all these beautiful scarves that you have here to showcase?
Thank you so much. We have a beautiful silk cashmere scarf, and look at this. It's like a very fine cashmere. Usually we have a store at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, but today we came for the pop-up for your mom or for yourself.
Amazing. Yeah, so I'm actually wearing a beautiful scarf right here, 100%.
Right. Like a 55% cashmere, 45 silk, hand printed, our original print.
I can feel the quality. I can feel the quality. And so I'm going to take you guys on a little tour because there are so many different colors, so many different options, especially if you are shopping for mom. We know moms love options. And in addition to this gorgeous scarf I'm wearing, I also am flaunting some pearls. Yes, these are Leimana pearls, and I'm wearing them on my neck. Also, I've got these gorgeous earrings, and with me to talk all about it is Mana, the owner. Thank you so much for being here.
Aloha and good morning, Lauren.
Kai, can we just give them a little tour of this amazing spread that you have here, because it is so much and it's perfect for Mother's Day.
It's perfect for Mother's Day. So we've Tahitian pearls made with many different materials, from leather to sandalwood to 14 karat gold and gold filled silver, a lot of strands. Because moms love strands.
Oh my gosh, moms do love strands. And what's so beautiful about you is also it's all made in Hawaii, correct?
All made in Hawaii. And thank you everyone for supporting local businesses.
Yes.
So we have the 14 karat on this area here. And a lot of long strands.
So many options. And in addition to those over there, I know you also have some additional ni'ihau necklaces.
Yes, we do. We have very, very special ni'ihau strands and earrings made with Tahitian pearls. Like our journey here that goes from Tahiti to Hawaii.
Wow.
And so many different styles. And we'd like to give a shout out and a big thank you to Bloomingdale's for having us. And without them, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, so it is really cool how Bloomingdale's is hooing up so many different local businesses to come out, shop for Mother's Day, and make sure you take advantage of their Kama'aina Day sale. I mean, 25% off everything plus their cosmetics. It's amazing. So Mana, thank you so much for walking me through everything. And you guys, make sure you do pop down at Bloomingdale's. We'll be right back. You're watching Hi Now Daily.
Can you see anything?
Can hear the birds.
Hi, welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I'm here with Michelle and Emma of Birds Not Mosquitoes. Ladies, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, aloha Rachel. So we're with Birds Not Mosquitoes, a multi-agency partnership working to protect our critically endangered forest birds from extinction. Our forest birds are so important. They're so rare and unique to Hawaii. They have intricate ties to Hawaiian culture, but because of environmental changes here in Hawaii, so many of us haven't had the opportunity to get to see these birds in real life. And so by learning more about our birds and their stories, we can help protect them and resist extinction.
Very cool. And you guys brought a few products here today, which I find very fascinating because you were saying the biggest problem is that we don't know enough about these native birds that have been with us for a long, long time, but who are facing extinction. So getting the kids involved at a young age, creating this relationship with them is very, very cool. And that's like #1 priority for you folks, right?
Yes. So we have here all 15 actually species of what we call honey creepers represented on these cards. They are, most of them, critically endangered. Beautiful birds, red, yellow, orange, and we really need people to learn their names, learn a little bit about them, because that's the first step we're finding towards making positive change, is knowing the species that you want to help. And so we've tapped into kind of the nostalgia factor with the whole Pokemon and collectible card outlets.
Yes, gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Yes.
Luckily, there's only 15. Well, sadly, there's only 15.
Yes.
But these we've found have been a really good tool for getting kids involved in learning about the birds.
Absolutely. These Pokemon cards have, they're huge with the keiki. But if you are having the kids study and they're actually just cartoon-ish characters that aren't even real, you might as well give them these because they are actual native birds that they should be learning about. And this is very cool because it has a ton of facts on them, like royal red. You can see all the different things, like their abilities, what threatens them, all these super, super cool fun facts. And I think that's a very great introductory to getting these kids educated on our native birds and why they are facing extinction and how we can help, right? Mm-hmm. So tell us about some ways that the keiki can get involved. Of course, learning more about them to create this connection, but also you guys host, incredible events, and that's where they can come in, learn more, and you guys can kind of help them along that journey, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And so those binoculars and this little plushie, these are my daughter's toys that we use. And when we take our kids out into these special places or go out on hikes, they get to see these birds, and you get to share your stories and knowledge of these different birds with your family, friends, and especially the keiki. When you go out hiking, one bird that you might see is a little brown bird called the elapaio, a curious bird that was important in Hawaiian culture when they were an aumakua to canoe makers, when they would go out into the forest looking for one of those big koa trees that they would harvest and craft into a canoe. The elapaio would help guide them in the forest. If they landed on a log, for example, and started pecking at it, they would know, oh, that has a lot of insects, like maybe that's not the one we want. But if they were to land on a log and start singing, that would be an example of a large koa tree that you would want to spend the time, harvesting and crafting your canoes. And so these birds had a really special relationship with the people of Hawaii, and what made it so special, and where our birds were taking care of people, just like the people were taking care of our birds.
Amazing. Yeah, these cultural connections, that's why we have to make sure that these birds are long-lasting and with us for a very, very long time for our keiki's sakes and the next generations to come. And I wanted to ask, what is the biggest threat to the birds and why are some of these going extinct?
Yeah, the biggest threat right now is the introduction of mosquitoes, which happened about 200 years ago. Mosquitoes are not native to Hawaii. And what we have realized, sadly, is that they carry diseases, especially a disease called avian malaria, which is extremely fatal for these honey creepers. They have no immunity to this disease. And so we're seeing a lot of mortality among our native birds. And it's really a shame because some of my favorites, like the Maui parrotbill, for example, this guy right here, the kiwi-Q, only has about 300 individuals left in the world, and that's it. And you can really only see them on Maui, and this is the effects of these mosquitoes that we're seeing. So we really want people to learn about them while they're still here. We need to remember that, yes, they are still here. A lot of them are endangered, but they are still here. They still are really important to our native forests. And so we want, especially this next generation, to really get involved in being part of the solution and learning about them.
Wonderful, ladies. Thank you so much for all the information and joining me today. Go ahead and check them out on their website. And if you see a mosquito, get rid of it.